Hey family, hope all is well with you, my brothers and sisters. Greetings, greetings. Let's chat for a little bit. As you see, I'm in the garage. It's all good. I feel like chatting for a little bit. I don't know why every time I come in this garage, I get real sensitive. I'm sensitive anyway, but it's like I don't know what jumped off in this area, shall I say. But the fact that I'm in here, it's something about this space in the garage. I pick up on energy as though I'm not alone. Let me just say that. I don't feel like that in my room or any other part of where I live, but it's something about this garage. It's like an imprint of old stagnant energy that hasn't moved, shall I say. It's like when I'm in here, like when I'm talking to you now, it seems like I see faces, and it looks very transparent looking, it fades out. I just think that's very interesting. And I never meditated in this garage before, but it's just something about this garage. I'm just picking up on a lot of energy. And the thing about it, the energy is not negative. It's not negative, but it kind of reminds me of, you know how you can be in an area where the magnetic field is very strong. You know, that's what it feels like. It's like you can feel a shift in the energy, and you are so aware of it. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. I mean, I like to come down here because this is one of my little quiet spaces, to get away, from everyone and from the distraction of my little queen. And the noise as well. But anyway, I hope all is well with many of you. Before I get started, I want to give all honor to the Most High God, source of all things, source within. I hope many of you are doing just fine. I'm sure you are. I am sure you are. I got a wonderful laugh from many of you who have responded to me when I had did the post on my community blog when I was saying how the powers that be, it's funny how they're just blocking the sun, and my take on it, they're blocking the sun as far as trying to block out the God frequency, shall I say. And even though this is what I truly believe that they are trying to do, let me just say that it won't work, okay? It didn't work as far as, me receiving the transmission. Let me just say that. And many of you receiving the transmission. Just the fact that many of you are starting to awaken, period, is not working. Anything that the Most High God is doing, let me just say, as far as trying to awaken His children, let me just say, it's going to happen regardless. Due to the time that we're living in, there's no stopping it, okay? But they're trying to stop it, with the food, with the water, all the tampering with our food and our water, okay? And all of these so-called chemtrails, and there's no telling what kind of it's no telling how it affects us, just the chemicals that they're using, period. But it's okay because it's not stopping anything, okay? Glory be to the Most High God. It's not stopping anything. But I got a good laugh, a joyful laugh, the response that I have received. That's right, my sister. That's right, my brother. It ain't stopping anything. Yes, indeed. People are waking up. People are hearing the calls. People are hearing the trumpets. Let me just say that. People are hearing the frequency, okay? These tones, they are coming in. They are hearing them because I was hearing them, okay? Not at this resident, but my last resident. I was hearing these trumpets sound, and I was hearing them at night, like around after 12 o'clock. I would hear, and actually when I would get up, I would hear it, and I would look out the window. 'Cause back then I had like these little bay windows, and it'd be like in the middle of the night, probably about anywhere from about after 12, I would hear it. It would sound like a faint trumpet, and I'm like, wow, And before I was hearing that, I was hearing these frequency tones, that was coming in. I think this was like way back in, I think 2014, but I was hearing it. I was hearing it, and I was told that, we all were going to start, to be expecting that we were all going to start hearing this, and I was hearing it. But anyway, and actually, let me just say this. I was hearing it, I would say, I'm 48 now. I was hearing it before I turned the age of, I think, 44? Was it 44 or 43? It's been so long, family. I say before I turned 44. The day before I turned 44. But anyway, I just thought that was kind of interesting. And I've been hearing them ever since, just off and on. And people are still hearing them now. But the point is, it ain't stopping anything, okay? It ain't stopping anything. Let them continuously keep it on, trying to sabotage. Let them keep on doing what they, like I say, what they always do, okay? Trying to hinder the Most High God children from waking up. It ain't happening. But a lot of, my brothers and sisters out here, a lot of them are very distracted, okay? A lot of them are falling to the wayside. Let me just say that, due to distraction, okay? Many of them are. Unfortunately. Instead of them focusing on themselves, they're out here following their latest trends, whatever's going on, they want to be a part of it. The way I look at it, if it's not helping you to grow spiritually, if it's not doing anything for you, as far as helping you to be the best, highest version of yourself, because we're not supposed to be down here being stagnant. We are supposed to grow, okay? We are supposed to grow. We're not supposed to stay the same. Change is ever flowing, okay? But due to the distraction, that will have you being stagnant, that ain't good, because you're too busy looking outside yourself and you're not focusing on yourself. Get you together first. Make sure you're raising your vibration, okay? So you can receive good things to you, good people to you, all right? That your reality will reflect that you are, okay? Get you together first. A lot of people are not getting themselves together. They're not. Everybody believe everything the media say. Whatever the media say, go. And if you go against what the media say, you don't know what you're talking about. You try to tell another, well, I'm not going to say you try to tell them the facts check, but they would just say you are a conspiracy theorist, You don't even know what you're talking about. You just new age, you conspiracy theory. That ain't what the media say. That's fine. Let's agree to disagree. I wish you well. I want to tell you about an incident. It happens. But let me tell you the power of spiritual warfare, not verbally, trying to handle a situation, acting out, trying to handle a situation, okay? But when you knows whose you are, when you're operating in love, letting love be your guide, okay? When you're in that place, okay, walking in love, as well as raising your vibration. Because for your vibration to rise, you're definitely walking in love, let me just say that. But when you are in that place, okay, representing the Most High God, as far as walking in love, okay? And you may encounter a situation, for instance, like with a neighbor, okay? I had mentioned to you, many of you, I think in my last video, about how, with these energies coming in, people are acting out. And a lot of times it's not really against you. It is what it is, these energies are magnifying that you are, okay? If you're not in a good place and you feel a vibration, these energies are making it worse. It's making it hard for you to rise up, okay? Because where you are during the time they're coming in is magnifying that you are, okay? Not saying that you can't change. Oh yeah, we can change, but it's a matter of choice. The point I'm trying to make is I was sensing, God sensed very deeply. I'm an empath, and I was sensing that my neighbor, okay, is all I'm going to say. I have love for my neighbors, okay? I don't know them that well, but what affects them affects me, okay? That's how I look at it. If they burn their apartment down, mine is going to come down as well. So we have to pray for one another. But anyway, I was sensing that my neighbor was having some issues, okay, up here, all right? Not saying that they're crazy, but people can be imbalanced, okay? Some people are bipolar. Let me just say that, right? Anyway, but the fact that these energies are coming in, all right? They've been playing the music real loud. Now it's been going on for quite some time, but it really started like last month, towards the end of last month, the end of June, and it seemed like this month it had really increased. It was getting louder and louder. I'm like, yeah, what's really going on, you know? And I'm the kind of person, I'm not going to confront nobody. I'm not running my feet to evil. That's just me. It doesn't mean I'm scared. I just know that the words say don't run your feet to evil. Okay, we are to pray for one another. Whatever you're going through, pray. But people don't do that. They want to act out, okay? A lot of people are moved by their emotions. They act out, okay? They don't think. They don't stop think, you know. I started praying about the situation. I prayed for my neighbors. God, I don't know. Everybody's going through something. Everybody's going through something. So I took the initiative to pray for my neighbor, and pray whatever that they're going through, that they may receive inner peace. The Most High God will, heal them in whatever area that they need that healing. And I was setting my intention, sending love to them and light to them. But I noticed the more I prayed, it seemed like it was getting worse and worse. Sometimes that happens. Because darkness want no parts of your light. Let me just say that. But instead of me acting out and running my feet to evil, and I'm going to say that because things can pop off. You know that. You don't know people's intention. People have guns now. But anyway, instead of me, knocking on the door and saying, can you please turn your music down? It's very disturbing. The vibration is coming all the way up here. We can hear it, and it's just too much because it's constantly like for 2 or 3 hours just blasting. And it's not the wrong people playing their music. It's just being mindful and respectful of your neighbors, especially when you live in these kind of, buildings. But anyway, I prayed about it. And to me, it seemed like the more I prayed about it, the worse it got. So I kept on. I stayed in prayer. And while I was in meditation, I was trying to lift them up, pray for them, healing, and all of that, okay? And before I know it, it's like all of a sudden it got real quiet. It got real quiet. Things are not going to happen when you want them to, family. You have to trust the Most High God, okay? Trust His timing. Things are not going to happen when you want them to, but when it happens, it's going to be on time. You don't have to act out. You don't have to run your feet to evil to confront anybody. The Most High God said He'll fight your battles. Just trust His all-knowing, okay? Pray, meditate. But when you think about that person, don't think of them in a negative way. Think of them with love to the best of your ability, okay? I can't speak for everybody, but you must operate in love, okay? You can't be low vibrational and thinking about somebody and want something to stop because it's not going to stop. It's like chaos fighting chaos. And I had said this in somebody, and I'll bring it up in a minute, but I was watching somebody channel because they had somebody on there that I enjoyed listening to, and I had made a comment. I was like, yeah, you can't be fighting battles, people going at it, thinking you're going to have victory, because fighting chaos, is just chaos, And I forgot how I worded it, but anyway, I was basically saying, how can you win a battle when chaos is fighting chaos, something like that. And then eventually, it was like a super chat type thing, doing like a live chat, and somebody ended up saying, what are you talking about? There ain't no chaos. And you know what? I didn't respond to that. I was like, okay, you have the right to your opinion. And I just pretty much just overlooked it. Because it's their opinion. They wouldn't understand what I was saying. But the point I'm trying to make is you have to be in a place of love, okay, when you want that change. You can't be in a place of inner conflict within your low vibration. You're thinking negative of them because one thing that pissing you off, you want that damn noise to stop. Let me just say that. You want that damn noise to stop, okay, because you want the peace in your home, okay? And, you just want the noise to stop, period, okay? But a lot of people, react differently. Anyway, I choose to pray and meditate, okay? And dispatch those angels on my behalf. I choose to do that. Even if you complain, family, set your intentions to walk in love, have positive thoughts towards your neighbors or towards anybody that may you feel that may be, shall I say, messing with your peace. That's what the point I'm trying to make. That's messing with your peace, okay? Whether it be, someone is confronting you or dealing with neighbors or just anybody. Just try to be in a place of love, because love conquers all. I'm serious. And people don't care for this kind of talk. I'm sorry. This message is not for you, okay? I'm telling you what works for me. When I choose to handle it, I choose to go within, fight the battle within, the spiritual warfare within, okay? I went within myself, and I was like, a lot of times it's a mirror image of what's going on with you on the inside, so I try to make sure, whatever's going on with me, peace be still with me, because I can have those moments. I can feel some type of way about people myself, but still, if you're feeling some type of way, okay, a lot of times you're magnifying more of it. It's like you're drawing more of it to you. That's why we have to watch our thoughts, so we won't be boomeranging that energy back at us. Cause it can boomerang back at you in all kind of ways, And these energies coming in, people are already low vibration out here, They're running to and fro, attacking people, shooting people, arguing with people for no damn reason, playing their music real loud, just doing little things to trigger you, okay? See for what it is, okay? See it for what it is, family. I choose to operate with spiritual warfare. Go within myself, okay? Setting my intention to be in a place of love, because I know love overconquers all. Love will transmute that darkness, okay? Whatever's going on with them, okay? Peace be still. And you know what? I have peace now. I have peace now. Most High God give me the victory. Thank you. I have peace now. I don't hear that music anymore. I don't hear it. And if he's playing it, I don't hear it. That's all I'm saying. I don't hear it. And I don't have no ill will, no negative thoughts towards my neighbors at all. Because like I said, everybody's going through something. I'm through with that. I just want to put that out there because I feel like somebody could, I feel like that message could really help somebody, Please, the time we're living in, don't be running your feet to evil. I know it's quick to do. You want to defend your honor. I get it, okay? But we have to be smart. We got to operate in power, love, and sound mind, like the word tells us to. There are ways to win the battle. It don't have to be physical all the time. It don't have to be verbally all the time. And if it is verbally, make sure it's in your favor. If it's going to be verbally, make sure it's in your favor. Speak life, okay? Speak peace within you, so that way it will reflect out here, okay? Go to war on the inside. There's a universe on the inside of your family. But many of you know this already. You've been traveling within yourself. You know this already. Anyway, let me speak on this real quick. It's funny. I was checking out this channel. He's called MREC TV, and I am subscribed to him. He has good he has good content. Let me just say that. Anyway, every now and then he would invite this sister on there called Amina. Okay, she's very knowledgeable. She does her research and all of that. And I just enjoy listening to the sister. A lot of people might consider her as a conspiracy theorist, but she knows what she knows. Okay, and I sense that about her. She just knows what she knows. Okay, let's just leave that there. And so a lot of people would like they have super check, you can type in your message and, he would, read the message and she would, answer the question. So, I made a conscious decision to sold $5, a super check $5. And I had a message, and my message was to her, I forgot what I said. Many of you can. I think the video is called MREG Blackout. I think it's called Blackout. But y'all can clearly see that I had posted a message on there, right? It was like towards the end, maybe about 30 minutes before the end of the show. But anyway, but it was live. But you will see if you have no watch, if it's still up, you will see that I had posted a message. So anyway, on that message, I think I had said something like, "I'm noticing a shift this year." Amina, have you, are you, do you know anything about, no, how did I say that? I think I had said something like, I'm noticing a shift this year, and I forgot how I said it, family, but the point I'm trying to make is I had noticed a shift this year, and it seemed like there's been a split of two timelines, this year, and I want to know, did she know anything about that, and I that's how I'm saying it now, but I think I worded it differently. And so I saw my message flash up, but it does it flash and then it goes up. Everybody else can see it, and then it goes up, saying that I had donated $5, okay? And she was answering everybody a question, but somebody else had donated $5 before me. So she was answering that person question first, and then she was gonna answer my question. So by the time she was almost through answering their question, my question disappeared. I was like, what the? My question disappeared, and it pissed me off. I'm like, I don't pay $5 and I can't even get my answer, to the question. And don't get me wrong, I can fact check. My higher self will let me know what the deal is, and I do know for myself. But I just want to get her intake on it. What does she have to say about this? Okay. And my question disappeared. And then the guy that was hosting, his channel, he was like, "Y'all, I want to apologize. YouTube is doing some funny stuff. A lot of you are answering some, interesting questions, and they are deleting y'all questions. They are deleting y'all super chat." So anyway, it's okay. It is what it is. I see things for what it is. But the point I'm trying to make is I have noticed, okay, this year, a shift. We all are seeing it. We look at 2020 as 2020 vision, not this vision, but really this vision, okay? But people are starting to wake up, period. I have noticed this year there has been an interesting shift. It seemed like to me, because there's a lot of things going on in the now. There really is no time. A lot of things are going on in the now, family. So the point I'm trying to make is it seems like for me there has been a shift, which there has been, but a split in timelines. A split in timelines. Okay? And with the split in the timeline, the only reason I'm saying that, because I'm seeing different things being played out. It's kind of like there's been time when I had my awakening and I was seeing within myself. And if many of you know what a honeycomb looks like, visualize a honeycomb, you can see images being played out, different images. And I didn't know what that was back then. I thought, well, maybe, these are my different past lives, I was looking at. But no, they're timelines of everything going on in the now. I'm sure many of you have seen this within yourself. Okay, it looks like you're looking at a screen, but this is different. It looks like a honeycomb, but there are different images being played out, different events being played out, but everything's being played out in the now. That's the point I'm trying to make. And I think about things due to where people are. A lot of people are going in this timeline based on their frequency, where they are, okay? And a lot of people who are raising a vibration, is going on in this timeline. And it's like, bear with me, stay with me. Have many of you noticed this shift? It seems like just when things are going this way, things are starting to go this way. And I'm picking up on this big time, and that was really my question to Amina, okay? But she never got a chance to answer my question because YouTube deleted it, okay? They deleted it. But I'm sharing this with many of you because I'm wondering, have many of you been picking up on this shift? It's a lot of things happening in the now. You got the so-called CV19, you got the so-called solar flares coming in, you got the so-called people starting to wake up, you got the so-called 666 vaccines, okay, that they're trying to implement, shall I say. It's just a lot of things going on. you have all this exposure going on with these celebrities and these politicians and all of this due to child trafficking, and them taking these adrenochromes, and it's just a lot of stuff going on, a lot of exposure going on. It's a lot of stuff going on in the now, but it seemed like for me, I'm noticing a shift of a split, and it can make you disoriented because it's like you remember how things was yesterday, but it's a new day and things look totally different. It seemed like it's kind of like it reminds you of what they call him. What was they called? A Mandela effect. That's what it seemed like to me, like a Mandela effect. Like all of a sudden there was like a change, like overnight. But it didn't happen overnight. A lot of times you can feel disoriented and feel weird because you're in another timeline. You know, just when you thought you was going in this, just when you already somebody walking in love, and you raise your vibration, right, and you seeing what's going on, you seeing the chaos all around you, right, and you wondering why, it's not affecting me, but you're grateful, you give honor to the Most High God, and you're praying for everybody, but you still notice all this chaos, and you see things going this way, and you're like, wow, but I want to keep on walking in love, I want to keep on raising my vibration, but then all of a sudden, there was a weird shift. It's like the next day there's a weird shift, and you see things more for you. In your reality, things are shifting this way, and you're not hearing too much about this anymore. You're not hearing too much about this anymore. But it's like for you, you're sitting there looking at a window, okay, of different windows of a lot of things going on, but you're over here. It's like you're in the world, but you're not of this world. It's like you're in a bubble, but you're seeing things that are going on in the world. I can't really explain it, but we have had a shift in the timeline, family, and this is what I wanted to share with many of you. I don't know if you have felt this, but I have, and I know I'm on to something because my comment was removed. Okay, there has been a shift this year, okay? And I'm sure there may be more. I don't know how this thing works, but there has been a shift. 2020 is a very interesting year, okay? It's a very interesting year. Buckle up and enjoy the ride, family. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. But I advise you, let love be your guide. Be in your heart space for such a time as this, to stay in this timeline. Because this timeline right here, I'm loving it. It's like I'm sitting back and I'm just observing. And those watches up there, I see them. Do you see them? Do you see the watches in the sky? They're here. Yes, indeed, they're here.